This is Diablo 4.
Okay, let's go. I'll see if I have an appreciation for it. Yes.
On Xbox Series
Diablo
X.
4 is the next generation of action RPG, melding monster slaying and loot collecting with
Oh, it does look good.
realized
It does look good, though.
It's not for the faint of heart. It's gory and unnerving.
Okay.
Diablo 4 is all about player choice.
It takes all of the pillars of a Diablo game and just expands them with all of the new features that people really love and appreciate in modern games. Whoever you see yourself being, you can create in Diablo 4.
It's important to include
Oh,
robust
bald
character
guy.
customization because then I can play the fantasy that I want to play.
Is that the extent?
Huh?
Is that the extent of the customization? You know what I love about these? Every fucking one of these drop and they say customizationable characters, and
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, no shit. Like every game has them by now, man.
Well, that's
Like-
the thing is like a lot of games are transitioning out of the here's some preset faces and hair and some skin colors and maybe like some jewelry. And now they're like some games like Final Fantasy 14, you'll notice does it. Like some games out there, dude, I swear to God, I know Ashes of Creation recently put out a teaser for their character creation. You could spend hours in these making somebody. Like they're very, very in depth. And I think a little less for me with games like this because of the top down kind of view. You know what I mean? Like these look like 2022 highly stylized graphic RuneScape. You know what I mean? Like it's like that top down view. It doesn't matter as much, but games like, you know, that are more MMO or RPG styled where they're like you're right up third person with the person, to me, the character customization is important because playing an RPG is about like the role play. It's literally what it's, you know what I mean? It's about pretending like that's you in the game. You know what I mean? And so so like for this style, I care, but I care less. It's if my character is genuinely like part of the story and you can see them, that's when I care more about it. So for me, it's cool that it's got it, but it's not like a game changer.
I feel it. Makes sense.
Music is giving me Norse or Greek vibe. Yeah, it's got like that old school vibe, dude. I like that Viking feel.
Yeah.
It allows you to switch around your playstyle as well.
The characters look good, though. The models look good.
Everything feels very powerful and fun.
Like, you can't tell me that big-ass Viking right there doesn't look badass as fuck.
No, they look cool.
One of the
It's
really
just I
cool
can't
things about
do that
having an
bird's
open
eye
world
view
is
shit,
your
man. I
journey
can't
that you take
do that
throughout
top down,
Diablo 4
bro.
is your
Yeah.
own.
So, like, you're not like a Path of Exile or a Lost Ark or Diablo
No,
kind of person.
no,
You don't like
not
the
at all.
top-down vibe. The top-down vibe for me took a little bit to get used to. I'll be honest. I was never really a fan of it. The more I played it, the more I started to like it. But again, being a big MMO person, that third-person vibe is still where I want to be. That's where I like to be. That's where I'm comfortable.
There's no linear path that you have to follow.
We've got almost 150 dungeons in the game.
Holy fuck.
There's all kinds of surprises as you're exploring.
Strongholds are an enemy territory that you need to reclaim.
You might have a space that begins as a hostile area, but after you've cleared it
That's
out,
a BV boy.
The evil in this place has been cleansed.
it now becomes a friendly town.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that looked really like a friendly town. Couple of homeless guys in a tent. It's like it turns into a friendly town. Look at this is their friendly town. Watch this.
It now becomes a friendly town.
There's their friendly town. What
They
are
look like they
talking about?
struggle with dysentery. Fucking,
Yeah, dude. These guys are all gonna die in like a week from being malnourished.
all of them have gout right now.
Oh man, come on, dude. They're always wet. Look at them. They're always sopping.
Oh my god. That's how you get mold.
Yeah.
sometimes it's a new town, sometimes it's a new dungeon. There's a whole bunch of rewards that you get. and you have a real impact on the world as a result.
No, you can't leave us here. They might come back any moment.
Local events are really cool little story segments.
Another friendly town?
In the open world.
Yeah.
You'll just be running through the world, and then a local
that
event
looks
will
sick
pop
though. What the
up, and
fuck?
You can choose to participate in it, or get a group together and just wail on these like giant world bosses.
Oh shit.
These are events that take a lot of people, and you really have to work together.
Oh.
Being able to see all the players on your screen,
God damn.
collaborating, trying to take this big monster down, it's epic.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna say about what the fuck you expect them to live in houses? In something. It's one thing I will say about Blizzard when it comes to this kind of stuff is like I feel like, you know, even if like you're somebody like you who is not a huge fan of like the top down kind of thing, their models, like their environment, like all that stuff is so well done. It looks like that battle right there, dude, like with that monster like portaling in and out and shit like that, like it just looks good.
But all you can see is the fucking ground, man. It's not for me.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I understand that like it's not your style, but like it wasn't like they were just like, here, throw a monster here and people battle. Like it looks like they put fucking thought into the mechanics. Like when you look at like the monsters, like that monster that you just saw right there, like you haven't played another game where you saw something that looked like that. Like that was like straight from the imagination. You know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of their stuff does, even if it's the shittiest game ever, you can tell that like their imagination runs fucking wild in these kind of games. You know what I mean? Like they look good. Like if you turned it from top down to third person, let's say, or first person, whatever, that shit would look insane.
Yeah.
With that fucking guy coming at you like the size of a building and shit like that would look so fucking good.
True enough.
If anything, Blizzard should just make a game like that. Just make Diablo first person.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Or make it an option. Make it
or
an
option. Yeah,
least,
third person, whatever.
Yeah. And I'll be glad to try it.
Did my guy just puke gold? I hope so. I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
It's so easy to create a community. It makes Diablo more of a
So this is
social
online?
experience.
That's crazy.
We've got fully enabled crossplay.
If you
it's
have
crossplay,
an Xbox and your buddy has a PC, you're going to be able to group up.
Oh
Or
yeah.
you could play couch co-op. Two people on a couch can sit there and have a great
Ooh.
experience.
I miss the couch co-op
We've
days,
created
dude.
specific zones where players can engage in PvP.
Couch co-ops,
If you
good
go
days.
there, you can
Yep.
start swinging away at people. But you're also opening yourself up to being swung at.
Oh boy.
True that.
If you're like really, really good, the game actually marks you as
It's
like
so
champion on
chaotic.
the map.
The game can tell if you're really, really good. Oh boy.
You basically become a loot pinata, and everyone wants to chase you down.
The last
Endgame.
story mission is really the beginning of a whole different.
What's up, man? Of course I remember you.
Now you're set up for the end game, and that end game is rich with things to do that allow you to get more and more powerful.
Whether it's new items or new dungeons or new Paragon boards.
Yo, you know what that reminded me of? That dungeon there with those ghosts? It reminded me of Lord of the Rings, like Return of the King.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
where they went into that dungeon with all the dead like soldiers and shit?
Oh yeah. Yep.
That's kind of what that looked like.
Every single time you come back to play Diablo 4, there's going to be new stuff for you to experience.
And it's something that we're going to support for years to come.
I'm really excited for folks to get their hands on Diablo 4.
Just to see millions of people really enjoying the different options.
Through the campaign,
Local events.
Couch co-op,
Endgame.
PvP, it almost doesn't end.
And we are
Oh,
so
shit.
close.
Damn it! I think it looks. I
Play
know
it
it's
on
not your thing, dude, but man, I think that looks good, dude.
That's okay. That's
think it
your
looks-
prerogative.
I know, dude. I just think it looks so good, like. And I hate saying it because like I hate supporting Blizzard right now. I just
Mhm.
they've really fucked their community. And I know like Microsoft is buying them and like things might change and whatnot, but like when it comes to Blizzard, I start my expectations at the very bottom. And so that way I never get disappointed and I can only go up from there, right? And so like this looks amazing. Doesn't mean it's going to be amazing. But if I'm talking strictly visuals, yes. Yes. Then it looks incredible. Thank you for the follow, man. Thank you.